Good morning, everybody. How are you today? How's everybody doing today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you all had a good night's sleep. I hope that you are planning on having a good day. I don't think any of us plan necessarily on having a bad day, but you know what I mean. Ugh. Purse. Good morning, everybody. What did I do with my purse? Good morning. Good morning. Anybody there? I'm going to go turn my light off over there because that is annoying. And I'm going to go grab some more coffee and I will be back in a flash. So when you pop on, just say good morning to me. And I can't wait to see you. See you in a minute. Good morning, good morning. Who joined me? Well, good morning. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Roberta. Oh, Roberta, you're here a little earlier than normal. Good morning. My hair is getting a little bit unruly. It does not want to do what I want it to do. And I had 2 rubber bands. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Andy. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to work. I've got everything together, I think, other than my purse, which I can't find. How are you guys doing today? You guys having a good morning so far? Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a time. I'm having a time. Let me go turn that light off so it won't glare in your eyes. Hold on. I'll be right back. Good morning, Denny. Good morning, dear. Schoolwork. Yeah, how are your classes going? Are they going okay? Okay, I want to show you guys real quick what I did. If you saw my in my Facebook group, in our Facebook group. Okay, sweetheart, you take your time, dear. So I have been wanting to get, or needing to get, I should say, needing to get some anti-pill acrylic for Bonnie Barker or Bonnie Bay Crochet. She did a blanket. It's a cable blanket, a Celtic blanket. And I wanted to do it. Okay, I wanted to do that cabling. It looks gorgeous, and it calls for a anti-pill acrylic. I don't have any anti-pill acrylic, so I was asking about it yesterday. Y'all remember that? So I went to Walmart. I knew I had seen it. I knew I saw it. With my foot up, I have osteoarthritis in my feet. Oh, ouch. That sounds very, very painful. Ambi, well, I understand. There are days like that, and I appreciate you stopping in this morning. But if you've got to be doing other stuff, I totally understand. So I knew Walmart had it. I just couldn't remember all the details. So I went into Walmart yesterday and take a look, you guys. Mainstays anti-pill acrylic yarn. I'm going to do a video on this at some point today, whether it's before I go to work or when I get home this afternoon. But look at this. Mainstays anti-pill acrylic yarn. 220, let me see here. No, 240 yards. 240 yards. Okay, let me explain how that is different. Premier anti-pill acrylic wool, or I keep saying wool, acrylic yarn. Roberta sounds like a beautiful, beautiful plan. Hi, Rita. How are you? Hi, Kathy. How many grams? This has 141 grams or 5 ounces, Kathy. This has 5 ounces of acrylic anti-pill yarn. Mainstays, $2.48. They only have, I think, 5 or 6 colors. They have black, gray, white, like a seafoam green, and then they have a pink, a hot pink color. I picked up all of the gray. They only had 10. They only have space for 10. And at that price, I'm thinking I need to go back and get all of it, all of the anti-pill, because you can't touch that. I looked on Premier's website. I went this morning because I didn't have anything to compare it to. So I went to Premier's website just a few minutes ago. $4 and, well, let me see here. I got the tab pulled up. Okay, $4.69 for 220 yards, 20 yards less. And it's over $2 or, yeah, over $2 more, twice as much. Yes, Walmart Mainstays. And it is a very, good morning, Christine. A very soft acrylic. I'm like, okay, it's not like I don't have a lot of yarn already, but seriously, I am, I'm thinking I might have to just spend all my money and just go back there and get all of it, because I love that the seafoam color, but they didn't have but maybe 6 of them. Excuse me. So yeah, it's Walmart. And if those of you that are not familiar with Mainstays, in my opinion, and in the opinion of many others, Mainstays acrylic, which is a Walmart brand, is softer and cheaper than Red Heart Super Saver. And their Mainstays cotton is their cotton yarn is the exact yarn of I Love This Cotton from Hobby Lobby. So that gives you some idea. So that Mainstays is going to be a mainstay in my repertoire. You lived through cleaning and laundry yesterday. Oh yeah. Well, sometimes you just have to just do it, right, Roberta? Just do it and know that they have know that you have something good to look forward to, right? And yes, you're right. But what I'm thinking, Roberta, is I don't know if you recall, but they came out with Mainstays about a year and a half ago. And yeah, right, Denny? Yeah. There's somebody that I know and I see on a daily basis who says that they are a Christian and is into Reiki. I have got to find some scriptures. Okay. Good morning, Granny Andrea. Thank you for getting your thumb in. Yes. Denny, did you see? Okay, Denny, so you weren't here because you were a sweetie and watching that devotional. Mainstays anti-pill acrylic yarn, half the price of Premier with more yardage. So I got all of the gray. They only had 10 gray. They had 10 black. They had 10 white. They had 10 hot pink. Kathy, you're going to be going, whoo, hit you between the eyeballs there. Good morning, Wriggles. And so I picked up all of the gray and anti-pill. Yeah. So I have to go down. There's another Walmart about 15 miles away from me. And I'm going to see if I can put an order in for the rest of the gray because I got all of it from my Walmart. So I'm going to call down there at the other Walmart and put it, order it and have Mr. Happy go pick it up for me today. So, yeah. Yeah, that's why I was asking Dee if she's seen it. I thought for sure Dee would buy it all, but I'm going to go back. I'm seriously considering. That pink was stunning. You're talking about the dye lot? Kathy, you talking about the dye lot, honey? Well, I'm thinking the gray is gray. I looked at all the different colors and let's see here, dye lot. I don't even see a dye lot. 7900. Yeah. So yeah, I am definitely going to be doing that. But thank you so much, Jenny. This is one of my favorite designs. This is the one that Erica from TLC Crafters, the lopsided crafter. Yeah, she made this design and it is stunning. It's like you can't help but make it fit perfectly to you. But I am burning up right now. Let me turn my fan on. It is so stinking hot in here. I think I'm actually coming down with something. So anyway, that as far as that yarn goes, I honestly think you can't beat the price. So I'm going to have Mr. Happy pick up the rest of the um the gray for me at the other one. Good morning, Marnie. I don't, oh goodness, you would ask me, honey. If you go look onto TL Yarn Crafts, no, that's not right. The TLC, the Lopsided Crafter, it's one of her tutorials. I don't remember what the name. Thank you. Thank you so much, Winnie Andrea. I appreciate that. Good morning, Marnie. I think I just said that. I'm so sorry. This is, I mean, what you do is you on the back side, you just go back and forth and you just measure basically where you want your sleeve to end. You know, you just like lay out your arms and measure from here to wherever it is you want your sleeves to fall, right? And then you just you start like right here and you just go back and forth and back and forth. And then when you get to the neck, you measure how big you want your neck, chain that many, and then continue on and go back and back. So you leave a hole. And then when you get completely done, with it, that it's a 4 weight. Amy, it was $2.48. $2.48 for one skein. And I just checked it. Premier has their yarn. Okay, let me go back and do the deets again here. This is called charcoal. It is 240 yards. 240 yards, 5 ounces. Yeah, medium 4, 100% anti-pill acrylic. I'm looking forward to working with it. I've never worked with the anti-pill acrylic before. So, okay. Ooh, yeah. So I don't have anything to compare it to, but I can, it is so soft. It is so soft. I think I'm going to, like today, I'm gonna spend the rest of whatever I have in my account because I'm just gonna go ahead and spring for. I want to get all of the pink that they have. They have this hot pink color, and then they have okay, the colors that they had in my Walmart anyway, and they're just the basic colors. Yes, it's an amazing price. Premier it has 220 yards in it. Let me just make sure I'm not saying that incorrectly. 233 yards. No, that's for the print. Okay, so for the solid, their anti-pill, oh, that's DK. All right, hold on just a minute. That's the DK. No wonder I'm looking at it wrong. The that's DK, everyday worsted. Okay. All right. So the worsted in Premier anti-pill is 180 yards for how many ounces? 3.5 ounces, 3.5 ounces, 183 yards. So basically 50 yards less, 50 yards less, and twice as much. It costs twice as much. That's just insanity to me. And I don't know, does anybody know if Crystal from Bag a Day bought any of this, if she did any kind of a review on it? She's the only one that I would think of. And if she hasn't, then buddy, you better believe I'm going to get right on it and do a review of this yarn, because I have not seen anybody review this mainstay anti-pill acrylic. And I just saw it in Walmart last week. Oh, that's sweet. Well, if she's there again and you want to watch the replay, hi, Avery. And it's at the 21-minute mark. So you can see it again. Okay, so enough of that. I've got to get something out to work on it here for a little bit. So it's all about the blankets, y'all. This yarn I'm going to be making. I probably will. I probably have to. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna leave a skein out because I want to get my 5.5 millimeter hook and do a review. Oh, I know. I hear you. I do. So this is going to be a Celtic throw. Now, Bonnie Bay Crochet, Bonnie Barker, she uses like a mocha color Premier yarn, and I'm going to use this gray. The other color that I was thinking about doing it in was the seafoam green. They just didn't have enough. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Amanda. Well, the thing is, Kristin, when you're talking about cabling, you need to do it like in a solid color. I don't know how to do it in multicolor. So I'm going to try it this way. And then I'm hoping that her other she's going to be doing a crochet along starting October 4th that I'm going to join in on. Kathy, I don't know if you are going to participate in that. You did, Marnie, I got to look. Okay, I got to look at that. But she's going to be doing another video, another crochet along that I'm going to join in on, and they're squares, but I listened to it. It's going to be textured. And knowing her, what do you think, Kathy? Talk to me, girl. And Chloe, good morning, Sylvia. Good morning, sweetheart. Listen, I wanted to show you. I got the Mainstays anti-pill acrylic. It is half the price of Premier. So I bought that. I bought all of it. Okay, you're not good. Well, I'm gonna do it. And I figure if I don't follow it faithfully, keep up with it, I can always go back and do more. But this is going to become a Celtic throw, and I'm sure her crochet along is going to have a lot of she said texture, meaning AKA I'm sure it's going to have some cabling in it. Kathy, I just love the way. Good morning, Crystal. I just love the way she talks. It's so soothing and calming, and it's like, nice. Yeah, me too, Andrea. Me too. Yes, Christine. Yes. Kathy Douglas already reminded me of that. Okay, so I'm going to leave this out because Bonnie Barker from Bonnie Bay Crochet is who I'm talking about. She's got a crochet along starting October 4th. So bam, bam, two weeks in a row. I mean, week after each other, I've got 2 crochet alongs going that I want to participate in. One is Ophelia Talks, Lizzie Cal, and the other one is Bonnie Bay, her crochet along. It's supposed to be a mystery cowl, but I know she's already let on that it's textured and it has squares, and that it takes 5 colors. You need 1,000 yards of 5 different colors, and then an additional 1,000 yards for the border. Oh, I am so glad, Andrea. Doesn't that make you feel good? And this yarn was up. Oh, Crystal, you missed it. This is Mainstays from Walmart. Now, I don't think that, I think Sandy, well, I don't know if you have, oh, that's right. You don't get Mainstays in your guys' Walmarts up there. Mainstays. This is anti-pill acrylic yarn, 200 and, my 240 yards. Crystal, 240 yards of anti-pill acrylic yarns for $2.46. That's like a cent a yard. That's like a penny a yard. It's amazing. Look at this. I'm going to start doing during my lunch. Yeah, 5 balls of 5 different colors. That's 25. And I've got that. And I'm going to do it in, she even says, if you want to use your scrap yarn, she said, whatever you want to do. She said, just make sure you have, enough of the color, just, it can be scrap. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use worsted weight, and I've got Paintbox, and then I know I have other worsted weight acrylic yarn that I can use. So I am excited about that. Can she order Mainstays from the website? I don't think Canadians can do that. Can you? Can you, Crystal? You can't order Walmart yarn, Mainstays yarn from Walmart.com. Okay. All right, Amby, you get some sleep before your day gets really going. And I have not even picked up my hook. Oh, speaking of hooks, this hook is what I want to use. I'm going to take this with me with my yarn today. And for those that were looking, remember this old monstrosity here? Do you guys remember what I'm doing with it? All I am going to be doing is I am doing these triangles now to even it all up. Where am I here? I'm going to even it all up, and I'm going to call it done. Actually, that's not completely true. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going, hey, by the way, I could use this anti-pill yarn for the border. I could use, I'm going to do that. For that Bonnie Bay, I'm going to use the white. I'm going to use white as my border color. Oh, okay, that's what I'm going to do. And see if it's there by chance. Yeah. So I'm doing this around the edges here, and then I'm going to put like a nice little simple border around the whole blanket. Maybe do like a single crochet, and then doing like well, hi Trudy, how are things in your part of the world, in your hemisphere of the world? So that's my plan. So I'm all about the blankets. Kathy, remember we were talking about, you know, 2022 being the year of the blanket? I think I started early. Tired, I hear you. My allergies, my sinuses are just throwing me for a loop. I'm not going to complain, but they're throwing me for a loop. So Crystal, what are you working on today? For that matter, what is everybody working? Blankets too, I know. We are terrible, Kathy. In fact, I'm going to show you what I put it up. Oh, put it up already. I had making a wind spinner. Yay! Is this your first one? It's viral. It's gone viral. I wonder how many millions of wind spinners are out there now because of Ophelia Talks's wind spinner. Yeah, this one's easy. I mean, and I still have two tops. Honest to goodness, I still have two tops, Kathy, that are not finished. Yeah, they're in my. I've started a stack of things that I just have to finish, like either put together or sew in ends or something or other. So let's see here. What is everybody working on today? I am going to be putting together my list of all the blankets that I am currently working on or am going to be working on. And all of my whips, my whips are in that stack of stuff behind the camera here. And I keep saying I want to get a handle on it. Forget it. I'm not going to get a handle on it. Your queen size bedspread doing the border. Yay! Trudy, I'm working on this entrelac here. I'm finished with all of the squares. And now I am putting I'm putting this edging on it, or actually just kind of like filling in these open spaces so that it'll be solid. Amy's making some dishcloths. Awesome. Awesome. And those are easy and quick to do, and it makes you feel accomplished, right, Amy? You feel like, oh, I got something done today. I'm making so many blankets in the past 20 years. I'm tired of doing blankets, even though I still do make them. I know, right? But I think what's driving me, Marnie, is the fact that I'm trying to make different blankets. Do you know what I mean? It's like the one that I'm making, this one is going to be a Celtic throw. Oh, Kathy, I just have too many projects I gotta do. Good morning, Sheila. How are you today? And then I'm making the Bonnie Bay is I've never done a Bonnie Bay crochet crochet along, and so that is going to be fun. And then need a few quick and done. I know, right? So my quick and done should be just grabbing one of my tops and just working on it to get it done. Oh well. Oh, well, I need to special make one of those, t-shirts that says so many projects, so little time, or so much yarn, so little time. I'm sure there's some of those out there. I should be getting my wool warehouse yarn. Um, if not, oh, wait a minute. I didn't do this right. Didn't do this right. Um, yeah, I think we're good. I think that's the reason why I'm liking the blankets, only because they're not like, I'm so tired of making blankets, because they're different. I started my Call the Midwife butterfly blanket last night. Haven't even, I mean, I've only got the first 2 rows. Um, um, Kathy, I don't know. Marnie, do you use a certain person's tutorial? Mm-hmm. That's kind of why I wanted to do it. I haven't, but I have, well, whatever. Good morning, Chris. Yeah, I just have too many irons in the fire. So I'm looking, at least I see all my whips over here in front of me. And so when I get home from work, here's what I do. I go over and just say, what do I feel like working on for the next hour? And I'll just grab that and just start working on it. That Belgium discovered llamas have natural. Is that right? Well, wouldn't that be neat if some of those rubbed off on the people who used the wool, Trudy? Oh, yeah. Kathy, I've seen it before. If you just go on and just type in the search box, Jacob's Ladder, it's a fairly old pattern. Oh, Pat, how are you, sweetheart? How are you, beautiful lady? Oh no. Well, I'll be praying that you feel better real sick. That junk is nasty. I I'm not feeling myself either. Um I know, right, Trudy? um I have been struggling with sinus issues, and I here's a real problem for those of you that wear glasses. The struggle is real. When you wear glasses, it sits in a certain place. They sit on a certain place on your face where it could set on your cheekbones and on your nose to hurt. Um, Gray, I got it in gray, Sylvia. It's called charcoal gray. And I got 10 skeins of it. I need 13 skeins for my project. So I'm going to send Mr. Happy down to get the rest of them from a different Walmart. And then I'm going to go to my Walmart and buy all the other colors. I can't wait. But I don't even, they need to be adjusted because they're sitting right there, and they need to be sitting higher. And on my ears, they need to sit higher. Well, there's no licensed optician to be able to do that, and in my office. So unless I find somebody I can go to, I have a good friend who works, I could probably go over there during my lunch. um I might do that, I'm not sure, but I mean, I can feel it right here in my cheek. Oh, no taste and smell. Oh, Amy, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. You're talking about the new cowl. Oh, I've got so many, Chris. I'm so sorry. What I need to do, honest to goodness, is do a video with all the different blankets that I'm making, whose tutorial, and what yarn I'm using. Oh, Chris. Yes, yes, yes. All you have to do is go to Bonnie Barker, Bonnie Bay Crochet. That she is so beautiful. The stuff she does is so beautiful. In fact, I'm going to pull, if you give me just a second, I'm going to pull her 2 books that I have. Hold on just a minute. I'm still here. I'm just trying to find the books. Okay, so I didn't find the other one, Chris. Here's the one. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Just woke up, wanted to say hi. Okay, you go back to sleep. Hope you feel better, honey. So let me show you. There's so many different kinds of cabling. Look at the hat where you have that kind of cable. But there's different kinds of cabling. I mean, it's amazing. Hold on a second. Here. Isn't that beautiful? And I don't know, it's just mine. It's just my opinion, but I think that cabling looks better done in solid colors. That's just my opinion. But take a look at this. That one has different cables. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just gorgeous. And I was thinking, she normally uses either a worsted weight or a DK weight when she does her. Here's a blanket. Let me see here. Here's a blanket she's done. Now she's done, I guess, look at that. Yes, it looks just like knit, right? So yeah, that's why I want to do this blanket that she's got. Here's a shrug that has different cabling in it as well. It's just so beautiful. Sandy, how are you, my sweetheart? Are you serious, Pat? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, yes. We definitely have to do some like catch-ups. We have to do like catch-ups, like Petra's group following or something, where we have like our own little group. Oh, Amy, do you use it a lot? So I'm just really excited about doing this one now. Anyway, there's just so many things, so little time. I'm gonna see if I can do a couple more of these triangles here before I have to leave. Sandy, I was talking about how many blankets I'm working on right now, which is unreal. And that I found some anti-pill acrylic yarn at Walmart. And it's Mainstays. Oh, Amy, I love camping. Yes. Yeah, I'd have to figure out when to do that in my week. It would have to be either everybody does stuff on Saturdays. It's just hard. It's hard to find a time to do that. Oh, yes, we are. We're special. We're special because you're part of it, Pat. um, oh, Marnie. Wow. That's that. Oops. Wait a minute. I'm at the edge and I forgot how I did the edge here. Do you daily live chats in the morning? Temmie, when I remember or when I have time, I usually do. I just sometimes it's a little bit longer, like on Tuesdays, I don't start work until late, so I can do it a little bit longer. And on Mondays, I can do it a little bit longer because I'm off. Um, And yeah, I try to do it before I go to work, Temmie, so I could catch up with all my friends, you know, and then, right, Chris, you're absolutely right. Find a time that works for me and just roll with it. Um, Melanie, good morning. How are you? Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a little bit warm for me in here. I was just saying how I had to turn my overhead fan on because it's so warm. Good morning, Katie J from Minnesota. How are you? I don't believe I've ever seen you in my lives before. Have you been here before? 68 by 68. Now, and that's going to be about 10 inches on hanging on each side, right, Marnie? Sylvia, in what color and how many of each color did you buy in Mainstay? I only bought gray for now. I only bought gray yesterday and I bought all 10 of them that they had. Well, I am so glad you're here, Katie. Um, yes, it works for you, right, Sandy? That's why Sundays works for me. It might not work for everybody else, but it works for me. um, 12 inches on each side. Okay, well, if that works for you, then that's perfect. Perfect. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, and I think people know, you know, just like they know you come on Thursday nights and Karen from a yarn addict comes on Monday nights, and you know certain people have their spots, and then there's other people that come on like every day. Or Trudy, that's not true. um Maybe right now in the chat, maybe you are. Actually, Crystal Ricola, she is in Canada, so she's Canadian. Um, Good morning, Lynn. How are you, sweetheart? So, um, yeah, so today I'm going to call my bank and find out how much money I got left in my account because oh, and Heather, hey, Heather. Um, I'm going to find out how much money I have left in my account because I am going to buy more mainstays. I've got to. Um, I'm trying to figure out all the live chat schedules. Oh, Timmy, good luck on that. Um, Sandy, do you recall who has the live schedule? Do you have a copy of a live schedule? There are some who had like a schedule of who comes on when, Tammy. So there's um Nancy, good morning. How are you? Amy, you are way up there, aren't you? Yeah, so much has changed. That's true. Eye surgery coming up. Oh, I'm so sorry. Um, Now let me tell you something, Timmy. There are those. Um, Marnie, remind me of what you just said because I want to address that real quick. Um, I know about your surgery, but there are some people, and this might be helpful if you really enjoy crochet. It would give you a different way to learn to crochet if you can do it just by feeling, because there's a lot of people in the crochet community who have visual problems and are not able to see very. Sylvia, as a matter of fact, she's over in California and she has issues. Um, we don't need to go into details, but Sylvia, there is Blind Needle. Evie has there's a lot of people in the crochet community. Um, Chris, I believe with Zoom you can record for replay. Oh, I don't know. The live chats are all over the place. Just do the ones that work for you. Right. Yes. Um, is it Kathy? I wouldn't know because I don't knit. Okay, so Marnie, may I suggest to you, if you haven't ordered from a big yarn company before, find a yarn that you enjoy that is sold at one of the larger companies and order that plus some of the other yarns that they might. I know, Kathy, this is, and that's a fun tag, to see how can you really crochet with your eyes closed, or just to see. Good morning, Diamond Ring. How are you? Good morning, Kay. So I know it's frustrating but if oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, so have you ordered from the premier company, online company before, Marnie? I'm doing well this morning. Thank you. Maribel, hi, honey. I didn't see you coming in. How are you today? Right. Well, so just find simple stitch patterns and just work on those. Maybe you can find maybe do your wash rags, your dishcloths and your washcloths. So that would be great. That you could do that, right? Working and lurking. Understood. Okay, so Mama Kay has ordered from Hirschner's and she's got a lot of different yarns from them. Marnie, Kelly says YouTube streets. She's too sweet. Wait a minute. Marnie, Kelly says YouTube streets a lot. She's too sweet. I'm not sure what that means. Yes, Maribel. Okay, so anybody who wanted to know when all the different lives are, Tammy, there's a link to them. Um, Maribel put it up there. Oh, Chris, I'm sorry. Hold on just a second. I'm just it's an entrelac right now, and it's an entrelac, and I finished the entrelac part, but now, well, I finished the squares, and now I'm doing the triangles to kind of fill in between. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. You dream about it. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I mean, I have the catalogs, but I don't look at them because I get this fear, FOMO, fear of missing out. Thank you, Sandy. Kelly Crochet Adventures says YouTube streets, and she's sweet. But what you can do, if you get the catalogs, sometimes I'll go through and just to kind of get uh, inspiration from them. Okay, that's a great idea. Temmie, go above. Maribel has put it there in the chat. So scroll up and you'll be able to see a link, a hyperlink that you just click on. YouTube streets when referring. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Thank you, Sandy, for that explanation. Okay, so I'm going to finish this one triangle here, and then I'm going to head out, and I'll tell you why I'm going to head out. Because I'm going to stop by Mom's first and pick up her list so that I can get all of her groceries after work. And then, oh, Katie, that's funny. Yeah, I know. We can go through those over and over and over again, can't we? And then I'm going to go back to the yarn department or the yarn half aisle and get some more of the anti-pill acrylic. Thank you, Maribel. Okay, so Maribel just posted it again. For those that are in, oh, I did this wrong. For those that wanted to know about the link, about the lives. Stack of catalogs in the kitchen. Oh, we put the catalog on top for you. We're like, oh, that's sweet, Marnie. He knows you. He knows you so well. Oh, Adele. Okay. Okay. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, sweetheart. Okay. Thank you for popping in. Y'all, can you make sure you give me a thumbs up before you head out? That would be helpful. So, yeah. Okay. I'm going to finish this square here. And during my lunch, I forgot to take my tripod to work with me. Does somebody have eyeballs on that can check out some people who are not? Okay, Katie, thank you so much for popping on. I'm going to try to make a video today at during my lunch. Good morning, Jamie. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you so much, Marty. You are on the GOB. That's a whole nother subject, and I got to tell you all about that. That's funny. That's a funny story. I know, Sandy, thank you. You could see my confusion. um, oh my goodness, I didn't realize it was this late. I do have to get going. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and be looking for my video. I'll try to post it during my lunch. After I've worked with this for a little bit, I will make a little video, okay, to let you know how it works up. Okay? Have a wonderful day, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.